Most cities have colorful parts of their history.
Minneapolis is no exception. There's a new book out now that explores the city's Gateway District. The king of Skid Row, John Bacich, in the twilight years of old Minneapolis, follows the owner of a bar, liquor store, and a cage hotel in the gritty neighborhood before it was swept away by an urban renewal project in the 1960s. Urban renewal is what we call destroying buildings, I think, right?
Yes.
Is that about it?
Yeah.
Author James Eli Shiffer joins us now on Mid-Morning. Thanks for coming in, James.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Let's start with this question of the Gateway District. Tell us where this is and what we're talking about.
This was really the oldest part of downtown, where Minneapolis started. Hennepin, Nicollet, and Washington was centered there. Today you wouldn't know it, and that's kind of how I got interested in it, because it kind of looks like nowhere. You were talking about it with this new hotel, these vacant lots. That was the center of town.
When did you start to become interested in it? Did you just kind of hear a couple of things around town and decided, like, I need to learn more about that?
I love cities, okay, and I'm fascinated with cities. I moved here I'm not from here, but I married a Minneapolis woman, so that
You
can't
honor
honor
it.
enough. That's fine. Yeah.
So I moved here, and I'm like walking around downtown. I'm like, what was here? It's like there must have been something here before, because this is like the center of town. A friend of mine lent me, just dating me here, a VHS tape of a TPT documentary that had some home movies from John Bacich that he had made, and I'm just fascinated about this area. It's like, oh my gosh, this is what it looked like. And it was just so completely different. And that was like, maybe 10 years ago or something.
Any great historical story has to be anchored with a great character.
Yes.
And your guy is Johnny Bacich, Johnny
Yes.
Rex.
Johnny Rex,
Because no
king
one
of
could say
Skid Row.
Bacich.
Exactly.
What was he like? How did he become the king of Skid Row?
Well, he came, a lot of guys come to Skid Row, that's the end, right?
Yeah.
But he came to sort of like open a business, liquor store, a bar, a flop house. But he had this kind of documentary impulse, which was just amazing. He took pictures of every guy who lived in his hotel. He took home movies, which were silent.
And what year are we talking about?
We're talking the mid to late 1950s.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
And he was the man, right? They lived in his flop house. They bought liquor at his liquor store. They drank at his bar, and he really thought of them as his family in a lot of ways. And he really, in a lot of ways, preserved that community, at least through these photos and movies that he made, and his stories, which are just remarkable.
We mentioned urban renewal just a minute ago, and so that's kind of what happened to this area, because like we talk about now, it's pretty much just parking lots.
Yeah, well, there are some kind of like things that were like considered super beautiful in the 1960s.
Sure.
The insurance building and some office buildings,
Sure.
and the Towers condominiums there, the Towers apartments, and they are,
Which are far from beautiful, but
well, I've never
time.
been inside,
In the
so
time,
I don't really know. But the city, if you think American cities in the 1950s were like really struggling, and they looked at a place like Skid Row, the old crumbling buildings that kind of had rats that ran between them, and they just were like, let's just get rid of it and start over, and it's going to be beautiful, and we're going to have this sort of suburban landscape. And today, what if those buildings had been preserved? The city would have a very different feel to it.
yeah, no doubt
Interesting to
about
think
it.
about.
Yeah, a lesson for us to think about today. You have a book launch tonight, a big party
do.
over at 7 o'clock tonight at Mill City Museum,
yes,
right? Which is a great example of a piece of our history that has been preserved.
Exactly. I think Minneapolis is much more sensitive to its history these days.
So we're going to see some Skid Row home movies from John Bacich?
Yep, and there's an exhibit of some of his photos, and then some of the city of Minneapolis documented the neighborhood as well. So that will be on actually after tonight, but tonight's the opening.
And of course, we have all those details online at WCCO.com/links.
James, thanks for coming in. Really interesting.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.